Operation Hope receives its 10th consecutive 4-star rating and 2 outstanding beacons from Charity Navigator. Let's get into it. And welcome to Innovate Marketing Daily. Today is January 23rd, 2024. My name is shawnpneal, and we are brought to you by mypodcastmedia. Mypodcastmedia produces amazing podcasts for brands just like yours. So if you're considering a podcast for your marketing or communication strategy, make sure you visit mypodcast.media. All right, we've got a great show for you today. So without further ado, and thanks so much for joining me on this 23rd day of January 2024. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, as we were recording this, the numbers got jumbled in my head, and I heard 23 and 2024, and I swore that I was going to, change these around. I was going to say it was January 24th, 2023. And apparently, according to our producer, I did not do that. So hopefully all is good. And if not, I didn't give you a time warp. That's what, what are we listening to? All right. So today, we've got a lot of good stories that come across the desk here. And today I really wanted to focus into the nonprofit sector and celebrate the work that a specific nonprofit is doing. I'll tell you who that is in a minute, in case you missed the intro there. But I think that this is really important because this touches not just on the work that they do, which is in financial literacy, but it really touches on so many other pieces, including workforce development, economic development, our culture, our overall culture as a country. And so I think that the work that they're doing is important, and that's why I really wanted to feature this story and give a shout out to them today. So let's get into this story. This one comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. And for the 10th consecutive year, Operation Hope, the nation's leading nonprofit dedicated to financial literacy, is receiving an overall 4-star rating, the highest possible rating from Charity Navigator. That is very cool. Let's pause for an applause for that. Congratulations. Now, the recognition places Operation Hope among the top tier of more than 200,000 nonprofits evaluated each year and underscores the operation's unwavering commitment to financial health, transparency, and accountability. Now, before we go any further, I want to talk a little bit about Operation Hope, who they are and what they do, and then we'll talk more about this award and some other great things that they're doing there. So, first and most importantly, Operation Hope, which I didn't realize, has been in existence since 1992. And so since 1992, Operation Hope's been moving America from civil rights to silver rights, with the mission of making free enterprise and capitalism work for the underserved, disrupting poverty for millions of low and moderate income youth and adults across the nation. Now, through its award-winning community uplift model, Hope Inside, which received the Innovator of the Year recognition by American Banker magazine, Operation Hope has served more than 4 million individuals and directed nearly $4 billion in economic activity into disenfranchised communities. Let me say that again. Directed nearly $4 billion with a B dollars in economic activity into disenfranchised communities, turning check-cashing customers into banking customers, renters into homeowners, small business dreamers into small business owners. You get the idea here. Minimum wage workers into living wage consumers, and of course, uncertain disaster victims into financially empowered disaster survivors. Just incredible work. So this year, Hope also launched the 1865 Project, an initiative designed to help level the economic playing field for underserved Americans. Now, Charity Navigator, to give some context to this, Charity Navigator is the nation's largest and most trusted independent third-party evaluator. For more than 2 decades, it's awarded only the most fiscally responsible organizations a 4-star rating. And the organization has empowered millions of donors by providing free access to data, tools, and resources to guide philanthropic decision-making. Now, its comprehensive ratings shine a light on the cost-effectiveness and overall health of a charity's programs, including measures of stability, efficiency, and sustainability. The metrics inform donors of not just where their dollars are going, but what their dollars are doing. Okay, so now let's really go beyond. Let's just go beyond kind of this initial 4-star rating and talk more about Operation Hope, because in addition to the 4-star rating, Operation Hope received a perfect 100% score for accountability and finance for 2 years in a row. It's also earned a 95% score in a brand new category, culture and community. And this new beacon measures an organization's commitment to listening to its constituents, utilizing the feedback to foster impactful programs and services, and sustaining a diverse, inclusive, and equitable workplace culture. A lot of incredible things going on there with Operation Hope. And I just hope that today, wherever you are watching or listening to this podcast, you drop by that comment section and just take 10 seconds to leave a comment and say congratulations. Just let's celebrate with them and let's recognize them for the great work that they're doing and that they continue to do within our communities all across the nation. All right, now, how can you support the work that we do here at Innovate Marketing Daily? Well, there's a couple of ways, and I'm going to tell you about them in a minute. But first, I think it's really important to talk about the mission here, because this isn't just a daily podcast. I mean, I know it sounds like one, and that's probably on the surface what it looks like, but this is two things. Number one, this is a commitment to building a community of people. So if you listen to this show, I guarantee you are listening with other people who are ecstatic about building business, like they're into marketing and they're into branding, and they're into that business growth. And the second thing, the second commitment that we made is we set out to intentionally find great stories to celebrate, because it's real easy to find the negative news stories. They are everywhere. They are everywhere, quite literally. And so if we see something come across our desk that's talking about, the latest bankruptcy, or, this company's getting sued for that, or so-and-so got, caught up in a scandal, or it doesn't even cross our news desk. It goes right to file 13. I think that's what they called it back in the day. So those are our two commitments: build a community and share positive, uplifting stories about marketing, branding, and business growth. And that's why I encourage you, wherever you're watching or listening, find that subscribe button. Okay, it looks like that. Find it. Click subscribe, because that will let you in. That will notify you every day, Monday through Friday. Every time we upload a new podcast, you can be there. You can get the news and stories with us. All right, my friends, that does it. That's my time for today. Until we meet again, please stay safe and be well. See ya.